Greetings and thanks for joining us on this windy and blustery but beautiful fall day as we take a close look at the brand new 2021 Hyundai Sonata, which, spoiler alert, looks a lot like the 2020 model. I know this because earlier this year we did a sneak peek review of the 2020 Sonata at the Washington, D.C. Auto Show. Check it out when you get a chance. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Just click on the Rosenthal logo button at the bottom right of your screen, my left, it's down there, and then click the notification bell. And then, ba-boom, you're good to go. Now, wasn't that easy? All right then, let's get started, shall we? As I said, today we're looking at the 2021 Hyundai Sonata in Calypso Red with a beautiful beige and gray two-tone interior. And right off the bat, you can tell the Sonata has a bold and modern look as well as a distinctive Hyundai flair about it. It's really that love it or leave it look that's so prominent in today's competitive midsize sedan. But I love it. It all starts with the four-door coupe design with that long sloping rear. And you add to that the black gloss front mesh grille that blends nicely with the LED signature lighting that takes the LED daytime running lights and seamlessly connects them to the chrome accents running over the rest of the body. I think it really gives it a distinctive and unique design feature. What do you think? Plus, you also have the LED headlights with the matrix LEDs on our limited edition Sonata, and the rear tail lights with that broad and impressive cross light tail bar that gives it a handsome look for both the front and the rear. Now, these cascading body lines do a nice job of differentiating the wide, bold front grille from the more subdued and elegant rear end. Plus, the 2020 and 21 Sonata is lower, wider, and sportier than ever before. Who says the sedan is dead? Hey, we've got the Sonata. As I mentioned in our auto show video, the Sonata comes in 4 trim levels. And there's also a hybrid model coming, as well as a Sport Tune N-Line edition, hopefully out by the end of the year. The Sonata comes in the base SE model, SEL, SEL Plus, and the limited we have here today. And they range anywhere from 23.6+++ for the SE up to 33.850+++ for the limited. And all of these are front-wheel drive. In the SE and the SEL, you get the 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged, 16-valve, MPI, gasoline direct-injected, smart stream engine that generates 191 horsepower, 181 pound-feet of torque. With the SEL and the limited like we have here, you get the 1.6-liter 4-cylinder turbo GDI smart stream engine with the world's first CVVD, continuous variable valve duration, putting out 180 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. Now, I've read the CVVD will provide a 4% increase in performance, 5% increase in fuel efficiency, and a 12% decrease in tailpipe emissions due to this technology. And if you're looking for fuel efficiency, you're looking at about 28 miles per gallon city, 38 on the highway, with the 1.6-liter losing about 1 mile per gallon. For maximum fuel efficiency, the Sonata Hybrid would probably be the best way to go. I'm still waiting on the Sonata Hybrid numbers, but I'm told that the N-Line edition with the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder will kick out 290 horsepower when it finally hits the US, and I can't wait. The 2021 Sonata comes with the same SmartStream 8-speed push-button automatic transmission with Shiftronic and paddle shifters as the 2020 did. As far as tires and suspension are concerned, you can get 16-inch rims on the base SE, 17 on the SEL, 19s this year on the SEL Plus, and 18s on the Limited. And the Sonata comes with McPherson struts in front and a multi-link independent rear suspension system. So the ride is great, and you have drive mode select. So you can pick a custom, you can pick a sport mode, a normal mode, or even a smart mode. It's really great. As I mentioned earlier, the rear of the vehicle is just as handsome as the front, in my opinion. You have this integrated rear spoiler here with the gloss fins, the wraparound LED lights with the integrated LED light bar, as we talked about earlier, the Sonata, very bold call out. And I love this red color. The Calypso red is absolutely stunning. Plus the black gloss accents really make it stand out with the diffuser. You also have your dual pipe outlet here with the bright chrome accent all the way around, and it just looks great. I can't wait to see it at night. How do you like them apples? No foot waving, no nothing. Just an automatic hands-free trunk release. Just make sure the car is locked, and ba-bam, you walk up to it after a 10-second delay, it'll open up for you. Now here's a secret that a lot of people apparently don't know about. If I walk up here on the Hyundai logo, I can also push the logo at the very top dead center and it opens up. Now, you have 16 cubic feet of useful cargo space back here. You also have your, down here, a little hatch, emergency spare tire, a little extra cargo space involved. And if you want to release the 60-40 split folding rear seats, super simple. You got a latch here and a latch here. But unless your arms are about 6 feet long, you can't reach it. You got to go to the back seat to pull it down. Well, I have a recommendation. Number one, I would carry a handy dandy cane in the trunk if I were you, but I'm not. But if I were, but I'm not. But if I were, I would. Why? Well, number one, a cane is great if you need a little extra support there, you know? It's also a child deterrent. Hey, you kids, you get off my lawn. Arr! It's also excellent is a makeshift pool cue, should you so ever need one, because, you know, sometimes the pool hall ones aren't that good. And it also, interestingly enough, can double as a fishing pole if needed. But what I keep it back here for primarily is to simply push the seats down. I bet you Hyundai will make this an accessory one day, or, you know, special option. You know, maybe the Steve Kern option. That'd be cool. Another question people have about the fold-down rear seats is how come when you fold them down, you don't have an entire open area? Instead, there's a bunch of structure around the opening. Well, here's the reason. A car is basically a box, and the passenger compartment, the most important box to keep you and your family safe. And when it's structurally sound, it's good to go. But if you have a fold-down rear seat where it folds totally flat, you've actually weakened the structure. What Hyundai has done is they've given you an opening, a pass-through, very large one, but they've kept the structural rigidity around the edges so that you and your family will be kept as safe and sound as possible if there's ever a serious accident. Bet you didn't know that. We're gonna. Well, the back seat obviously is a 60-40 split folding rear seat. We've already determined that. And we do have your standard dual cup holder here. Nice heavy-duty armrest for two people on either side. You can fit a third person in the center. They do have a bit of a transmission hump coming down the middle there, so they're going to be straddling that. But in a pinch, you could fit them comfortably. Decent headroom as far as that's concerned. Plenty of visibility all the way around, and nice sculpted out seats for more leg room as well. And one of the things that you do have that back here is a nice USB port. Just one. One, two, one, two, one. Oh well, kids can fight over it. And you also have this gorgeous moonroof up here, or sunroof, whichever. Lots of space, and here's one of the things people keep yapping about online. Oh, look, there's a little, you know, netting back here on the passenger side, but it's not on the driver's side. Well, there's a reason for that. This is traditionally called a map pocket. Back in the day when we'd actually have street maps we'd have to read and study, and this was positioned here for the driver, so they could reach back there and grab it. Duh. I've now started the car remotely. Now I take my key fob and I push the reverse button. Ba-bam, ba-boom. Come to me, come to me. Back out. And stop. And if you want it to go forward, come to me, but do not hit me. Thank you. Ta-da! You are looking at one of the worst parkers in the world. I mean, I have the worst time, but with this beautifully bright, easily contrasted, active guideline system, I can park. I know exactly where I'm at with my 360 view. I can change this. I can look directly behind me. Man, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. I can look to the left and to the right. What's going on? What is there? Man, I love this. Check it out. Bam. Now to park, all I have to do is push a button. I am in park. Put it in the parking brake. That's a little button over here to the left. So you gotta kinda, they're both on the left. So left, go to the left, go to the left. Now I wanna get out of here. All I gotta have to do is push, bam, drive. And away we go. And I like the fact it gives you a little bit of a view in front of you, even though you really, see, there I am. Look at me, I'm driving, yay. Oh, the sun is just starting to set on this gorgeous day. And I'm just maneuvering. Oh, speed bump. This is where that independent suspension system comes in very nicely. Hey, it says I've got 75 degrees outside. Huh, told you it was pretty today. I'm gonna curve around this little bump in the road. Okay, now we're gonna try out our 1.6 liter turbo. You ready? You ready back there?
Ready.
Okay. I'm moving, I'm grooving, I'm getting it. All right, it's not the most powerful engine in the world, but it's adequate and probably, I could dare say, more than adequate for your average driver of a family sedan. I can adjust it though. I do have my drive mode select, because right now I have it in normal. If I want to have a little more fun, I can put it in smart mode, and that way it actually registers my driving patterns and habits and will control, my suspension system and steering as needed, which is great. It's smart. You can customize it. You can choose your own settings, personal settings, as well as the sport setting. Oops, a little bright. Your sports setting, and again, the gauges change, they flutter, they, explode, whatever. But it's all digital. It's all digital fun is really what it boils down to. But it looks cool too. One of the nice things when you're driving a mid-sized sedan, especially if you have a compact, very tight turning radius. And this is speed-sensitive steering, so it'll loosen up at slower speeds and tighten up at higher speeds. I know that the horsepower is a little bit lower in the 1.6 turbo we're in than the 2.5 liter, but you have more torque. And it's the torque that gets you going, and that's the power you really want to feel when you're driving down the highway. But either way, they both get excellent fuel economy, and you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Not the quickest car, but it certainly delivers when needed. And the steering wheel feels great. Interesting style. I actually like this little groove down here because sometimes on a long trip, I'll just kind of steer at the bottom, like la 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 la. But that's just me. And this is a heated steering wheel as well, which is very, very nice. Now, one of the things you can appreciate is the sound systems that are available. You have the Bose system like we have today with the 12 speakers and the 9-inch subwoofer, but you can also step up to an even higher, more sophisticated, more robust stereo system as well. But I like Bose. I actually counted how many Bose systems I have in my house, and I think it was up to 6 or 7 at the time. So I like Bose that much. I do, and I think you will too. Now everything, as I mentioned, is touchscreen right here, and you do have your triple header here. You can make it a double header. You can just turn the Navi and then get all the destination, all the information, all the map systems you want across this entire screen. In fact, I have to go to the airport, so I push this button up here.
Please say the POI name or address you want to find.
I want to find Dulles Airport, please. It's searching. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I interrupted the Bluetooth. I'm sorry. There's Dulles Airport right there. Isn't technology wonderful? Don't you love it? Alrighty. So, while we're at a dead stop here, we can talk a little bit about some of the nice features, such as your head-up display. You have easily accessible controls. All you have to do is let me go menu, let me go done, let me go map, let me go home, and you scroll. Duh, you just scroll to the right, and you can get to all these wonderful things. You can curve over here. I've got setup, user's manual, notification, voice, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This comes standard with an 8-inch screen on the base model, but then you step up to the 10.25-inch screen like we have, which is super nice. Well, all of them are Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible, and so that's a nice feature. Plus, speaking of Android phones, you have the digital key system now, so that you don't have to carry the key fob should you so desire not to. I got it in my pocket. You can just carry the digital key to get in the car as well as start the car. You can also download the app so that you can turn your phone with the near field communication relay system, NFC, there you go. And you can set it on your phone, so you don't even need the key, you don't need your digital card, you can just set it and get in the car, start the car. And you even have, on our limited edition, the wireless charger here, and there's even ventilation for the wireless charger, because you know how hot phones can get. So that's very nice. You've got a little storage area down here in the center console. 12 volt, duh, right there. And you have your USB here, and then there's a second one over here, which is great. And I like the push button transmission. I do. It's your 8-speed, which is very smooth. You obviously have your sport shift capabilities with your paddle shifters as well. So it really takes up so little space. You just get so comfortable with it. And speaking of comfortable, extremely comfortable interior, very large, and this is true. And I'm sure everybody says the same thing. You have very large armrests. It's so large that you almost think you don't have a grip back here. You go, where is it? And it's just a little farther down here. You do have side storage areas. I'm not going to advertise this beverage, but I will sip it. There we go. We got green. It's a little sunny. But that's nice about having tinted glass all the way around. It reduces the glare, reduces the heat, and reduces the ultraviolet rays on the inside. So this gorgeous leather interior, leather seating areas will look gorgeous for years to come. Oh, that's right. Heated steering wheel. Also have in the limited edition, heated and ventilated seats. And those are controlled down here. I can see the seating. If I push this little knob up, it's going to start the heating, and I can control it with 3 different degrees. And the cooling, I'm going to cool my tush right there. The air conditioning seats just kicked in. Whoa! Okay, that's a little too frosty. Okay. The Sonata has 3 radar sensors, 4 surround cameras, and 8 supersonic sensors to go with their Hyundai Smart Sense safety suite of features and driver assistance features as well. So you are surrounded with amazing technology, just like your lane change assist camera right here, so you can see your blind spot in case there's anything there. You have all the usual adaptive cruise control. You have your mitigation, pedestrian protection, adaptive smart suite, all sorts of, look, let's just put it this way. I'm not gonna mess with you. You've got front and rear parking sensors, surround view monitor, high beam assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance, driver attention warning, lane keep assist, forward collision assist, pedestrian protection, blind spot protection, digital screen, highway safety, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, rear occupant alert, in case somebody's left in the back or you got an animal in the back. Safety exit warning. There. Tired of this. There's just too much safety. My brain is going to explode. But I'm glad it's there. All right, maybe I'm a little weird, I don't know. I've been told that from time to time, but this is one of, I think, the coolest features. The sounds of nature. A lively forest. Get it? Huh? Imagine being stuck in traffic, bumper to bumper, light after light, and being able to chill. Maybe you need calm sea waves. Ooh, rainy day? No, I don't want a rainy day. Open air cafe? Remember when we used to be able to go to those and, be safe? This is great though. This is coming up. Imagine on a cold day, you're stuck in traffic with snow. It's a warm fireplace. And you put on the heated seats? That's awesome! Snowy village. Oh, I lost my snowy village. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? That's kind of weird. But I love that. I forgot to stop it. Now I can't get rid of it. Stop. Okay, sorry. I just had to show you that because I think that's really cool. But I'm easily entertained. Oh, by the way here, your center glove box, I always like to keep a soft cloth, microfiber. And actually there's nothing in there. Nothing. You have a nice sized glove box on this side and your storage areas on the side. As I mentioned, your controls are here. You even have memory seating capability, and you can set up different users. You can put it on your Android phone where you can just push, user one, set it up here, and it'll set your steering wheel, your mirrors, your seat. It'll even do your digital display if you like it on sport and your significant other, whoever, likes it on comfort. It'll set all of that up for you. Unbelievable. And here, I'm going to go into drive now. We're going to move forward. You even have a trunk release button on the inside. I know we were talking about the hands-free release and the button on the Hyundai logo, but some cars don't even have an interior trunk release. But we do. And of course, you can open it with your key fob as well. The usual stuff. But anyway, I just wanted you to hear those cool sounds. It's obvious to me that Hyundai is serious about competing head-to-head with the Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, the Mazda 6, and all of those other mid-size sedans. And I think they're doing an amazing job with the new Sonata. And if you check it out, you drive it, you experience it, and you see it for yourself, I think you'll see it's a worthy competitor, no doubt about it. And for all of the technology and the styling that's amazing, those beautiful light signatures, being able to, move and park your own car by your fob. I mean, those are features you find on totally jacked up price cars, and you have it here in the affordable Hyundai. You're looking for a great family midsize sedan. Great cargo space, 16 cubic feet in the back, fold down seats. You've got luxury, you've got technology, you've got it all. You've got the 2021 Hyundai Sonata. And don't you forget it. Well, thanks for joining us today as we took a quick look at the beautiful Hyundai 2021 Sonata. It really was a lot of fun, and we hope you join us again next time. But until then, please remember, always stay safe, stay tuned, and subscribe.